Welcome to another day in the world that it is, and we are going to be doing another bout of our daily quests. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic and well, and if you're not, why not just share a little bit of something about it? You know, we're just trying to get by and make do with what we can. So, starting off with Shadowverse again, like usual, we got our win 3 matches for our temporary gems and our daily quest as well. Then we just have to play spells and play followers. So we just want to win matches, play spells, and play followers. The best deck that I think is going to do that is the loot variation of our rotation Mars deck. Since we actually have the loot spells and we're playing spells, we still have a bunch of minions. And for what I've seen, the deck can actually win sometimes. So that's what we're going to be rocking in with for today. Loot Mars in order to try to best maximize our quests. After this, we're going to be getting into Shadowverse. Going into Marvel Snap. And we have just a little bit more time. Maybe I might try doing some Eternal quests, but we really just need to see if we have the time for that. So I hope you guys are all doing absolutely wonderfully. Alright. Here we have... we got Deep Sea Scout, we have Brave Vanguard for a 1, we have Tidal Gunner. Definitely putting back the Gunner, and I think that's going to be the only thing. Runecraft in rotation, it could be either Mysteria, or it could be, Spell Boost. It could be Mysteria, Spell Boost, or I guess it could also be, Chess? Chess is also a big one. So there are possibly 3 archetypes, we don't know, like, just what they're playing. So they are on Mysteria. I believe they always add the Light Mage to hand, because it's the one that gets further discounted. We're just gonna play cards and attack base. In a classic fashion. Where do we go from here, though? Shoot, they have the Magic Missile. That does save them another 2 continuous damage. Do we play Tidal? Yeah, we play Tidal Gunner. Because that sets up for us to get 2 draws off the Deep Sea Scout, and that is going to be critical. Being able to get 2 draws off the Deep Sea Scout will be critical. Because it allows basically both the Scout and the Tidal Gunner to have cantripped. And being able to extend our cantrip to other units helps us have just more resources. Hoo boy, the Magic Originator. Hate to see that. So now they have their Mysteria trait online. Do we play the first mate is the question on this turn. What does our next turn look like? So if we play the first mate on this turn, we'll have a total of like 3 draws we can get off of the Deep Sea Scout, but I really like the first mate to actually do the crackback with a bunch of guys. So we're just going to go Scout and draw a couple cards. So we can play the Boots on the Scout, give it a little bit of a rush. Yep. And draw. Gilded Goblet. We just cycle, just 1 mana cycle. So now comes the $1,000,000 question. Do we trade with the Scout? Technically, they're forced to answer it. This always goes face. But it's like, yeah, they're always forced to answer it, but it's so easy to answer. So it's like, does this 1 extra damage matter? I think it does. Oh, but if they somehow don't answer it, you could be so punishing. I think we trade, because maybe they can't deal with both of them. Because if either of these survive, we get a lot of value off of the Stormwrath first mate turn. Because that's going to be a total of 3 more loot spells played. Assuming that we have something to trade into with the Cannoneers. Cannoneers are the first one. So they have a Mysteria follower in hand. The Miss Miranda should not be played cards. Miss Miranda is a 6/3. Alright, they play a Hannah. So basically I'm saying like Miss Miranda should not be free. Oh, they get to choose one of these? Oh boy. Yeah, so they are on the Mysteria. You know, big surprise there. Yeah. So if their only play is Evolve Trade and then we still have stuff on board, that's going to be very good for us. Very good for us. So I think that, in Power of Hindsight, it was definitely worth trading, because now I don't think they can take care of both of these. They get to add one of the Mysterian cards to their hand. It's either Missile, Circle, or Right. Which one's Right? Chains cost of 3, deal 3 to an enemy, summon a Guardian Golem. Huh, that's a reasonable card. Are we going to be able to trade in all of our guys? Yes. So we just do that. Oh, or we could Tony. So the issue is that we have one other Barbaros left in the deck, right? I think with Tony. Because if we get Mars online, then we get our push for ping damage. Gosh darn it. That is probably like the thing that makes this somewhat awkward. We can Gilded Boots like this guy, get another cycle off. That is by far the thing that makes this deck most awkward, is that because we're on 2 copies of Barbaros, we're not as consistently tutoring out our Mars. Let's get rid of the Quick Blader. I don't think Quick Blader is how we're going to try to win the game, and just get some more draw going. I think at this point we've drawn too many officers for Mars to even be active, which is very awkward. So it is completely possible, like, maybe we go down to like 1 Barbaros. Because again, Barbaros isn't even really how we win the game, per se. Oh boy! Whoo boy! Okay, randomly get one of those.
Enough of this indulgence.
What does this do?
Oh, spirit of light.
Deal 3 damage to all of your followers. Oh god. Yeah, this is not. Yeah. Ah, man. Yeah, Mars is not active. Probably need to go down to only 1 copy of Barbaros with that knowledge. Because like this stuff is all good in terms of just like having lads and individuals on the battlefield, but it's not as good at actually healing them per se, you know. Yeah, and now we have just enough to finish trading into them. And now our Lieutenant's reports are never going to be active. Yeah, I should probably go down 1 more copy of Barbaros. Fire attack. We've played 6, so we can. Oh. Well, that's interesting. We have Barbaros active. So we can go Barbaros, Fuse, play, Storm, recover 3, evolve, kill, face for 7. Oh no, that's not bad, that's not bad. I mean, they're about to play like a million things for absolutely free, so our life is in danger. Our life is by far in danger.
At last, satisfaction.
Take your seats, boys and girls.
Oh boy, oh boy. Keep on playing things. So we get to Barbaros here, but is that good enough? So we can go Barbaros, Fusion with the boots. Ideally, we would have 1 other loot somewhere, so we can play the Barbaros.
As liquid as the ocean is deep.
They have so many Mysterian rights right now, though, which is like a big danger. Let's destroy you, and we're gonna be able to go face for 7. We'll leave the flag in hand on the very, very off chance that we just get to go like Barbaros, Fuse, flag, go face again. I guess we play the Iron Rod Defender. That might be the most awkward for them, right? We could either go Metatron as well. We could go like Metatron plus Lieutenant's Report. I think we just Iron Rod Defender.
No matter the danger, I will dart you.
Also, we don't need Barbaros to evolve for free. Well, it depends if they play it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A chance is nothing without precision.
Float away.
Uh-oh.
Oh, spirit of light.
We are in danger. Whenever you play a spell, because like they must have more spells discounted. Actually, how many spells discount to 0 in the Mysterium deck? Because I know a lot of the followers that do. Oh. We were super worried about nothing. Fascinating, fascinating.
Messed up the words.
Maybe 2 Barbaros is right. Maybe I'm actually supposed to be on triple Barbaros and triple Mars. Definitely not triple Barbaros. Because yeah, Barbaros goes very awkward and like, because you don't really want to play it mid game. Like you technically can to get like an early flag if having an early flag is good, but in the long run I'm just like probably not. Not bad though. Not a bad showing. Not a bad showing. Blood Craft.
Bear the past, but seize the future.
私はいつでもバッチグーよ。
We send back the Vanguard, I think. Yeah, I really like the Deep Sea Scout for that mid-game cycle. Because it allowing every other card you play with loot to cycle is so good for card velocity. You say hi, I say greetings.
嘘。
So you do have a Flautist. That would have been really good for exactly
Come and light my dream.
the Vanguard. Oh well. Alright, so we have one Barbaros in hand, which means Tony is a 3 out of 4 to draw Mars, and Mars is very good if we go in second. And because we have the Deep Sea Scout, we might not even just leave it on Maestro. Demon von Maestro. I mean, we're not killing it this turn, so we're not worried about them just slaying us. Trade here for the card draw.
My finger slipped.
Given that specifically on this board, both Tony and Tidal trade or threaten that, I'm just gonna play the Tony.
I'm just a diamond in the rough. Right?
Hey, we got Mars. Okay. This could be Mars Gaming again because they're Wrath. The only very weird thing is that they could actually use the Clash ability our guys have to help them trigger their Gyaradeath, which would kill us. We'll see if they just take too much damage.
You got it.
Steamrolling Tank allows them to preserve. Demon Maestro triggers on the next one. Well, dang. Do we just trade with Tank so that their damage actually deals them damage? I kind of just want to play an Iron Rot Defender, though. What is Tidal Gunner gives us a Gilded Goblet? I guess we can play that? We don't get the cycling, but we actually have a Tidal Gunner on board, and that's actually somewhat threatening. Sure. That seems like a fine sort of play. We Goblet the guy, so the guy actually has more staying power in terms of them playing just like little 1/1 guys. Very, very middling turn. But we have double Mars, and that's going to be very, very, very good. That's going to be very good. So we're just going to threaten their life to death. Raging Commander. At least Raging Commander isn't going to get a free turn on the board, so I'm going to actually be able to just evolve and kill it. The hardest thing about the Raging Commander is if you ever don't have that access to kill it. Alright, we have double Scouts, so we're actually very free to just play the first one, which is very good for us, because having a 1-drop to play into this is huge. I 100% do believe we do double Mars Amulet, though, because I think that's just going to be the best for us. So if we go double, so we can go Mars plus Quick Blader as our turn 5. In terms of getting double Amulet, and then Quick Blader just like either attacks face or attacks into a guy. So Gyaradeath costs 4. I believe you're looking at like turn 7 pop off with Gyaradeath, but that does not mean we are dead to Gyaradeath necessarily. Yup, a Rhapsody in Devil. Wait, doesn't Azaniza automatically evolve you though? And now you're not. Oh shoot! They're trying to kill me. Wait, they're at 14, right? So we can go. Swift Speed Quick Blader goes up to 3. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that means they can't just attack with It means they can't just attack with what's your name? The Devilish Diva, or else they'll die first. And I think we threatened that, right?
You're still way too slow.
Yeah, because now this is 3, 6, 7, 8.
Lightning has nothing. You're
3,
too late. You're too late.
6, 7, 8,
all you want.
9, 10, 11. Yeah,
You're still
we have to
way
do
too
that.
slow.
Because
You're too late.
them doing that play of holding on to the Devilish Diva clearly indicates, oh, they have Gyaradeath in hand, and they're trying to trigger Gyaradeath like yesterday. But by dropping them down to 3 initially, we make it so that they're... Oh, shit. Okay, Howling Demon heals them 5. Shoot. And we don't have other ways to force damage like that. Shoot. What can we do? Uh-oh. We're in danger. We're playing for just straight up Barbaros enhanced kill, is what we're looking at. We still have 21 officers left in the deck, so we get another amulet. They're at 7.
Finally eating up. I will lead the charge.
Shoot. I think we're dead to Gyaradeath. Gosh darn it. Does Iron Rock Defender keep us alive to Gyaradeath? Maybe?
Trash.
Definitely kill you. And then Iron Rock Defender just gets a bunch of HP boosts.
Iron Strike.
We're down to 4. Maybe my Clash triggers before the Devilish Diva? Because if my Clash triggers before Devilish Diva, then they're still in danger. Okay, yeah, this one's been a tight one. This one's been a tight game. Yeah, we're probably just gonna go Barbaros Fuse, play Evolve, kill a thing, and just go face for 7. That extra little bit of Barbaros is nice. I like the loot things. I do like the loot cards in this. Hello? Okay, I know what they're doing. They're doing the big math of being like, am I dead? They're trying to do the big math of, am I dead? No, this is still not lethal. Oh, shoot! They're trying to do the math of, am I dead? Oh god. I very much might be. Devilish Diva means they're looking at a Gyaradeath coming down. Oh, shoot! Gosh, I'm dead! Never mind, I am not dead. We will fusion here for Barbaros, the briny convict.
As liquid as the ocean is deep.
Dude, gotta love that. Going face for 9 is nice. That is nice. GG. Alright, not bad. That's 2 wins under our belt right there. Let's see how we're doing on our daily quests for today. Win 1 more match, play 7 more spells, play 9 more followers. We're doing not bad. We're doing not bad at all. This deck definitely doesn't play spells at the same rate that it plays followers, which again is probably why the spell versus follower quests are of different values. But we're still doing not bad at all. Dang, we're only 20 minutes into the stream and we're almost done with our dailies. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Certainly helps if your deck has a higher win rate than the RNG fest that is unlimited. Oh, we're going second. Shoot. Stormwracked First Mate is good for going second. I want to keep Deep Sea Scout for the redraws. Brave Vanguard is also good. I think... Shoot, this is a full keep. It's not Mars. It's not... We have a good turn 4 evolve, so I think that's what I'm keeping it under the premise of, but maybe that's not where it's at. Maybe that's just not where it's worth. Yeah, we just play a 1. We just curve up. The fact that we have Deep Sea Scout to give both, like, all of these the redraw effect, basically. The other thing that I haven't really mentioned a whole lot about the free redraws is, like, it does go negative on card value, or negative on mana, since every redraw costs 1, so we have to, like, tack on one to each of these. We just play Illustrious Thief here, because now if they end up needing to, like, or if they're interested in trying to trade into the Brave Vanguard, then we just go Tidal Gunner, play a loot card, it takes the extra 1.
Got ahead of myself.
Oh, they got ramp! They got ramp! Going first with ramp! Ah! We gun plus boots. Which one might be more relevant? Probably goblets are more relevant. Especially since we already know that on turn 4 we're probably just going to Stormwrath first move. And that's going to leave 1, 2, so we're going to get 3 draws. No! Not like this! Not like this! Well, that's very good for us. I mean, I think it's pretty good for us anyways. What if we actually just go Stormwrath? There's nothing to trade into. There's nothing to trade into. God, that's so awkward. Do I have anything that cares about rally count? Actually, let's just shoot. This is awkward. This is very, very awkward. I think we just do this. We just play. We play Necklace, and then we just have 2 bodies for a total of 5. We hope that their 3 cards are also really bad. We did not have our goal. I probably should have thought about this in terms of what they are as dragon. Because if I thought about this ahead of time, I would have been able to more shoot. Oh god. We're in what we call danger. Because now they have overflow active. Now they play the Tidal Tyranny.
At last, satisfaction.
Gosh, and they have dragon. I cry every time. Why do they get to have double my mana, man? Okay, we do have Metatron, so we do get to catch up a little bit. And now we just play DC Scout for two redraws. Right. Actually, do I want to hang on to? Well, we're gonna play Goblet to heal this. We're going to play. We're gonna hang on to these. Probably. Yeah, so we're gonna trade. We're gonna Goblet, and then we're going to Boots to get some redraws going. We have Tony does care about Rally. I forgot about that. So the issue is that we only have 29 cards left in the deck, and there are 2 reports. They're triple Mars, and there are. Shoot, what do you do with your dragon? Oh, it just kills a guy. Then I know if I'm Sword, it will slay my thing. They've only used 24 play points. They play Draziel. Oh my gosh. So we Tony.
I'm just a diamond in the rough, right?
Shoot! Gosh. Yeah. Like, hold up. If they just go for Invoke Baja, our goal is to try to set up some lethals on them. And how do we best do that? Let's go for Stormwrath now. Because essentially, it just means that we know what we're looking at in terms of our end condition. Is what we're thinking about right now. We just know what we need to do to try to desperately try to win the game. Essentially. Alright, they also have no more Evo points, so I can rest assured on things like that. Gilded Boots,
Give me the signal.
Fire, and then we still Gilded Boots over
Give me
Lieutenant's
the
Report.
signal, Captain.
Alright, so now that means we've played... Okay, so we've reached our 7 quests, which means we have extra... Shoot. They've used 32 play points, they have 9 play points left. So they're not invoking Baja this turn, but they are going to invoke Baja. Shoot! Ah! They used 3 play points? They are definitely invoking Baja next turn. That we are...
At last, satisfaction.
They've used 42. Yeah, they are 100% invoking Baja next turn. We just have to think about that. So, knowing that they're invoking Baja, what do we do? They have Terra Fitness. It's gonna wipe our board. Shit. Let's Lieutenant's Report. That's really good. Oh my god, that's really good. That is really good. They're at 19? We want to use an Evo on Quick Blader because we just need a little bit more damage face. So, shoot. But if we use the Evo on Quick Blader, we don't... Gosh, how do we... We need to kill this to push damage face, but how do we do that? We start here.
Roil the waters of my heart.
We play this. Puts them down to 3. We play... Shoot. God, I messed up. We play here. Go here.
We do whatever we want.
As long as I have
Go
these
here.
wings.
You're still way too slow.
Evolve.
This will
Shoot.
decide me.
Lightning has nothing on me.
God. Oh, you hate to see it.
I break my fangs.
Gosh.
At last, satisfaction.
Yeah.
Know the terror of being devoured.
Yeah, we lose now, but man, yeah. As soon as they were a control deck with ramp, it's like we were done. But oh my god, I hate Drazaya. What is it about the deck that's so frustrating? I guess it's the same thing with Baja that I keep talking about. Bahamut is just play the game. Like as long as you, Bahamut does the thing of if you just don't lose, you win, right? Because you're just gonna spend play point orbs, you play your control tools, you don't lose, you win. And it's always going to be better in Dragon than it is going to be in other decks because of their ability to naturally ramp to allow you to get more play point orbs, so you can spend more play point orbs. So that's just what happens, and you just live with it. You just live with it. We're going first, so I like keeping the quick player. I think I've learned that I need one of the other guys on our Evo turn. But if you always recycle them, they always come back. They just always come back. They just always come back. Quick Ability.
Still way too slow.
They are also Mysteria, so we just hope they don't have Magic Missile. Because if they don't, then we are very good. If they do, then we just keep playing.
Many are charmed by what they cannot have.
Let's go! Let's go! Ooh, Tony. I can play Tony next turn. We play Metatron now.
You're too late.
The one thing about playing Tony now is that I would have a much easier choice of whether or not I play Lieutenant's Report. Once again, we politely ask you to just not have an answer for Quick Blader, and we just keep pushing face and making you cry. Oh, man! Ah, man. They have an answer for Quick Blader. Our free damage! It was literally free! It was so free! God. We play Tony. It is so horribly off curve, but we just do. Oh, we even have the Mars for next turn? Gosh. They get to evolve for free with Greya. We can't. Not for free. Not for free. Hopefully we draw another 2-drop off of the Bumpkin.
So much fun.
Nah. Huh, this is like a lot of 3-drops. This is like an awful lot of 3-drops.
Magic circle of
Your ordained hour has arrived.
we shine brightest together. Follow the righteous path.
Must be nice having talent.
Put an and something into your hand and play to give it drain. Put a random card with enhance from your deck into your hand. What? What's the enhance card they play? Oh, probably the yeah, it's the combo guys. We have Mars,
With excitement.
so we just do that. Get our amulet, so we get extra pings. 'Cause we're at the ping damage stage of the game.
I will lead the charge.
100% we just let this get banished.
To ash.
We have 23 left. Yeah, we're just gonna double dip. We're just gonna double dip. They're at 13, so that means we only need to attack with guys 7 times. Yeah, they added cannon. Great. Loyal. So Majestic Sorcery does like a bunch of stuff. I think we're still gonna be favored here because we just go second Mars.
Tremble with fear. With excitement.
22. Yep. Evolve.
The battle's
And then we just play a Iron Rod Defender. Just a really hard guy to kill.
Iron Strike.
Because he's going to have 4 health and can only take 1 damage at a time. Of the heroic guys, this is the only guy I carried over, and I think he does deserve his spot. Oh, we also just have Barbaros.
The unknown.
Syria Magic Originator. Get the
knowledge.
Syria
Blessed is the part
Yeah, they're just, I think they're just dead.
Potential. I glean hope.
A chance is nothing
Oh, they have a
without
Craig.
precision.
So whenever you play a card, shoot.
Rhythmically, stay on
Heal.
tempo.
Heal is cheat. Something.
My masterpiece is coming. Rhythmically, stay on
Something
tempo.
heal is cheat.
Rhythmically,
Oh my gosh.
on tempo.
Take your seats, boys and girls.
Stay
Well,
on
that's
tempo.
wild.
My masterpiece is coming.
Huh?
Stay on tempo.
Oh god. How'd you do that? Well, dang. I guess we're gonna finally use an evolution point.
Boil the waters of my heart.
Evolve for the necklace.
This will decide things. Everything I have, I give for Our Lady. Let's go.
Signal
Huge.
fire!
Attack there.
Captain, we're on a
Huh?
The
football!
world wished
Oh.
it. I acted.
They were just like, I'm done. I guess that was supposed to be their big push. But don't they still have their big also look at that Outguide Worm. Finally got to level 30 on the battle pass, let's go. I thought they were
blood-stained path.
I thought they were gonna be all good. Hello Xana, great to see you, great to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I was wondering why they scooped up there. I thought it was gonna be a lot smoother. But I guess it's just how it happens sometimes. They were like, oh, I see you building a board. This card is still crazy. This like Stormracked First Mate, he's just a guy that's just like, I'm just gonna spit out a bunch of 2-attack rushers while slowly building up my quest to play 7 so that Barbaros becomes super powerful. Just vibing as well, just doing the daily quests, you know, that daily grind for the free-to-play games. That's just how it is, and we're just gonna be going through it day by day, bit by bit. Yeah. I definitely feel better playing this list, mostly because it has more card draw off the Deep Sea Scout, so I never feel like I'm like fully stuck, because by far feeling fully stuck is like the worst feeling with this deck. I guess the last main thing is, should it be 1 Barbaros or 2 Barbaros? Because the tutor package off of Tony is super, it's super relevant. It's super relevant in terms of like how consistently can you get Mars? Because Mars is like it's the continuous damage of benefiting me of just being like, I'm just a deck that spits out guys, spits out lads. But I mean, in testing, this has been fine so far. So we're going to take a quick second to actually switch on over to Marvel Snap, because that's it for our Shadowverse quests. We actually managed to finish our dailies in like record time almost. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh man, I hate when that happens. Alright, so that looks like the right sizing. So let's go over here. We go to here. Rename to Marvel Snap. Done. Swap over our game capture to Snap. And switch over our capture to Snap. Well, there we go. And now we are moved on to the Marvel Snap for the day. Let's look at our dailies here. 2 cost cards, 4 cost cards, win a location with 4 cards, win a location with only 1 card, win matches with a snap, play 1 cost cards. Is Dracula Dump the best for this? I actually don't think it is in general. Because like 2 and 4 cost cards really leans me into like the Seracle kind of deck. So probably doing a Zabu Seracle control deck there, win a location with 4 cards. Dracula Dump can do that. Win a location with only 1 card. Dracula Dump can also do that because we're actually on the Infinite plus Dracula. Win matches with Snap and then play 1 cost cards. So this is going to be like the Beast Bounce deck. This is going to be... Alright, so we're going to play a couple games with Dracula Dump. And then after that, we're going to... Oh gosh, Shadow King. Shadow King is a card. Shadow King is definitely a card. But we're going to play a couple games with Dracula Dump, but we're actually going to swap over to another deck for like the first time in what seems like so many days. Looks like the window sizing there. Also, this is my first time seeing the new board. I mean, it exists. It looks cool. It feels incredibly similar to just any of the other boards before, because like it doesn't actually change how there's no like little extra like make like the sun explode or anything, and that's like, you know, that's a fun thing. Shout out to Lizard in the sewer system, pure flavor. Man, that's not great. Quantum Realm is also man, we have 0 but nothing to play with it. I guess we do have Sunspot here, so this isn't like the worst. Oh god. Are they Galactus? Please don't be Galactus. I don't know if I can deal with a Galactus right now. So we're gonna Iceman plus 0 over here, I think. Because we're gonna play a 0 power, 0 cost Red Skull in the middle here. I think handing them a Destroyer is not going to be... they're a Sandman. They're going to man to sand. They man to sand. They sand the man to sand. So we're giving them a Destroyer, a Khazar, and a Cosmo. I think that's just fine. We're going to Red Skull here, so that we're, in theory, set up to be winning across all 3 lanes. Hopefully we get their, like, a big power drop off of them. Magneto moves no one. Alright, it really is just, what do we see? Because we know they can only play 1 card, so they can't win both here and here if we just threaten to win here. How do we best threaten to win here? I think it's just Spider-Woman, right? This adds 9 on... You're snapping. Did you top deck Doctor Doom? Is that what it is? So if you have a Doctor Doom here for 5, you go up to 21, minus 3, 18. We had 9 going to 17. Shoot. If they taught Dr. Doom, I'm gonna be so upset. Ah! Come on. I mean, something has to be on the top of the deck, right? Come on. Come on. We played that so well, though. Wait, what? Is this Sunspot in our deck common Sunspot? No. Why did it display common Sunspot? Are they only displaying... Do they make the update so that now you always see the next variant of the card you can actually upgrade? I don't... Oh my gosh. This game is not remotely optimized for what I am trying to do with my collection in terms of having like a variant at infinite and then a base card at infinite. Because they're like, no, just keep splitting, keep splitting, keep splitting. And I'm like, no, I don't want to keep splitting. Splitting doesn't matter. Oh my god. Ugh. Jeez. God. Why is this game so frustrating sometimes? Jeez. Ugh. This location sucks. This location sucks so much. It's part of the reason why I'm tempted to just never run 5-cost cards in any of my decks. Because they're like, oh, you're just going to randomly lose. They're just going to randomly become useless cards in the context of Icebox, Dream Dimension, Iceman, or anything else that just increases their cost by 1. And the reason that happens is because a 5-cost card, suddenly, a 5-cost card, suddenly being a 6-cost card, is so bad in terms of it remotely having a curve that's reasonable. Because turns out, cards that cost 5 are balanced around being played on turn 5, not being played on turn 6. Like, what is it? Like, exactly consider like Professor X, Sandman, or cards like that, right? Where it's like, oh, you can only play them on turn 6 now. And it's like the most useless thing you've ever seen. Yeah, we're just gonna mildly try to push power across all the lanes. If they have their Wombo combo, I guess it would be in exactly this lane. They would have to set up Hazmat. What? Angela. They would have to set up exactly Hazmat plus, what's his name? Hazmat Wong in that lane, exactly. But, hey, okay. So that's 2 locations, 1 with 4 cards. So that's a bit of progress on that quest done. We are not very solidly winning a location with only 1 card. We need to play 1 more 2-cost card, 1 more 4-cost card. Yeah, we primarily need to try to win a location with only 1 card is what we need to do. So we need to try to set up the situation where we want to Infinite a lane, or we just can Dracula solo a lane. Ooh, boy. I'm probably going to throw an Armor into Altar of Death. I don't benefit from ramping as much as other decks can. It's a Sunspot. I mean, yeah, they now like super benefit from being able to ramp because they have Sunspot now to use with that. So we're just gonna say no ramp, no ramp to anyone. Yeah, so they were trying to... Okay, so they zeroed Titania, which was a good tempo play. And they were probably being like, okay, I'm going to throw 0 in here in order to get... Oh, God. Project Pegasus. Pegasus is... Pegasus is... Pegasus is... A Pegasus. Pegasus is... Pegasus is... A Pegasus. It is a project of the Pegasus. I guess we just go Destroyer. And... Because, like, destroying Iceman is not the super big deal here. Then we probably just Sunspot over here and soak a little bit. Hey! Destroyer was being nullified in a million ways from Sunday. Now we probably snap, right? Of being like, hey, I cheated out a big destroyer. Are you sure you want to keep playing this game? Do we 0 for the red skull or do we 0 for the lizard? I think we 0 for the red skull. So it would be lizard 0 float. Yeah. They have the Shuri. They sure have Shuri. They sure have Shuri. They sure have Shuri. Gosh darn it. Oh, man. I really want to play a deck that now has the Shuri answer. Now that we actually have Shuri answers available. So we know one card is being played here. So there... Ooh, what if they task over here? Oh, God. Yeah, that would do it. Because She-Hulk goes up to 18. So that would beat my Destroyer here. Gosh! Darn it. Oh, wait, no. They can't task over here because they literally have Cosmo already. Oh. Oh, no. We don't want Squirrel Girl to trigger because we want to win location. Okay, so we win off of the Cosmo. Right? Because they're 100% trying to task. All right. Are they trying to task? They already have their own Cosmo down. Oh, they didn't read the Shuri nerf. They didn't read the Shuri nerf. No. Uh-oh. Oh no. They're like bug. I'm going to emote on the Shuri. So they might read that. Ah, man. That is one of, yeah, I don't like this. I really don't like how they did that. I don't want to see the 5th miscellaneous split variant I have of a card just because I wanted to click off of it. Because, like, I just don't want to have things up here taking up extra space of being like, oh, suddenly thing. Like, I only care about the cards I actually do favorite. Like, that's another thing I really want them to change about the collection. Is like, if you, for example, say you did just like, you know, Infinity Split a bunch of guys spending all the things. You just have so many miscellaneous splits of cards. And a lot of people have already found like, oh, I have the split I want. I don't want to split anymore. So, man. If we have Dracula solo a lane, that solves both the have a 4-drop as well as win a location with only one card. So that's going to be iconic. We just hope that happens. It's the wave. All right, we have the Dracula. I guess we just wave on... I'm not really trying to wave on 4. Let's have this be our armor lane. The only issue we're going to have is that I don't actually think we get to dump out our entire hand to try to guarantee the Infinato. Yeah, we 100% are going to Cosmo over here because I see them trying to be greedy over there. Yeah, nah. Next, we play a Dracula here. Yeah, we play a Dracula there. Oh, boy. Natural Mr. Negative on 4, though, so they don't get, like, infinite draws. So we're going to Squirrel Girl. What, Squirrel Girl? Oh, wait, we can't wave on this turn if we're going to dump our hand next turn. Yeah, we Squirrel Girl, Sunspot, Iceman. And then we just have to hope we don't draw Khazar. If we draw exactly Khazar, then we can't dump both Wave and our card that we draw. So we can't have a high probability of Dracula hitting one of these. Actually, we get to wave in the Cosmo lane. There we go. And now we're safe no matter what we draw. All right, I like that. I guess we could have Iceman over here. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. We're gonna Squirrel Girl, Lizard. They have 2 draws off of Mr. Negative, and they have a full hand for Sarah. What's the worst that could happen, you know? What's the worst that could happen? Hello? Hello, Rasir? Because, like, we're asking them, like, you need to flip all 3 locations. They can assume Dracula is going to be either a, they probably are thinking, like, 12, 15, or 20. But, like, it's at minimum of 14, not a minimum of 12. So, we'll see. We're almost out of time. I'm sure they're just deciding, flip-flopping back and forth of this or that, or this or that, or this or that, or this or that. But I was like... Alright, they only play 3 cards. Iron Man is good. Mystique Iron Man is very good. So they do flip this location successfully. And then Arnim... Arnim Zola just being a 0 cost 6. Gosh darn it. They were, in fact, able to flip all... they were, in fact, able to flip 2 locations. Clearly they were in the tank for a while, so it must have been, like, difficult. So, it was just a bit of a troubling task there. The last thing we need to do is win matches with a snap. The deck I feel the best at snapping with is by far this location search deck. Because I love the ability of just being like, hey, I know I have double Silver Surfer, I'm just going to snap. And we can just count on that. Oh, a bunch of Raptors. Good thing we're not... Oh, shoot. Raptors actually really suck. Because if we consider the Raptors and consider that we really want to play Brood on one of these locations, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish other locations to play with. Well, there's the Brood. Do we Psylocke ramp into a Wong? I don't think that's super relevant, right? Say we Psylocke ramp into Wong. What do we play off of Wong? The only thing we're really trying to do with Wong is either double up Silver Surfer or double up the Ironheart. Like, sometimes we get to double up both Silver Surfer and Ironheart if we ramp right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other cards left in the deck. Sure. That can make our turn 5 incredibly awkward. Oh, Craven be craving. What are we trying to do? Oh, that's so good for us! That is so good for us! Yeah, we snap. Hulkbuster attaches to a Raptor, yeah, and they're a move deck that's not remotely getting what it wants. Because now that Raptor is the highest stats, they actually have no way of moving the Human Torch out. Which is probably one of the big things about, we can just Brood plus... What? Brood plus Sunspot? Middle? Sunspot here? We're not really soaking off of Sunspot, is the thing. We're playing Sarah next turn. Maybe Sarah here? And then we're looking at playing into these 3 spots at the end. So as long as they don't have Cosmo, yeah, their deck is not going to do what it wants to do. Yeah, we play Sarah here. We really want to draw Surfer or Absorbing Man. We don't want to draw Storms. We have 2 good draws. The reason why both Surfer or Absorbing Man is good is because doubling up on Ironheart, like, it's good. They have 2 5s. They have 2 5s. That's actually really big for them. That Multiple Man got buffed to being a 5 with it. So we have to play around the quintessential Himidal. Yeah, I mean, we just go... Yeah, we just go Ironheart, Absorbing Man, Zabu. And we're just like, win the game. Obviously, if we had Silver Surfer, that would be so big. Actually... No, Silver Surfer isn't actually that big, because we only have 3s really over here. Yep. Absorbing Man the Ironheart. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Nightcrawler, Iron Fist on Cloak. Yeah. Well, that's one way to win the game with a snap, is play against a move deck. Well, that's a GG there. Yeah, I definitely could have balanced out these stats better. I mean, towards the end of it, you know, it was like RNG stat giving off of the Absorbing Man plus Ironheart. That's fine. If they ever print something other than Ironheart that can fill the role that Ironheart kind of has, I feel like that deck becomes so much better. All right, well, that's also our Marvel Snap quests. So, in the short duration of like less than an hour, we've managed to finish our dailies for today. So, just double checking anything else. Let's you know what? A couple of cards downshifted. Let's open up some. Let's get some boost. Let's boost some cards. Let's get some. Let's open some crates, some caches, if you will. So we have that one. Star-Lord is a big one. Got him. Guardians of the Galaxy, I think, is one of the fan favorite. Oh, we get to Infinity Split Star-Lord. That's nice. Now we can focus on if we have a Star-Lord. No, I don't have a Star-Lord variant that I like yet. I already know that. All right, and then boosting you, I think, gets us another 4. Yeah, that's another 4 collection levels with Destroyer.
Animated.
Yes, animated smoke primarily. All right, let's go ahead and claim some things. See if we got any Series 3 cards that were freshly downshifted. I actually might be series. Let me actually double check my collection. I think I might still be Series 3 complete. Actually, with that 100 credits, I know that I still am. Aw, man, that's sadness. Oh well. Get a bunch more collection levels in the Season Pass. Should probably buy the Hitmonkey Season Pass now that I have Bast, so that I can actually make the Bast Hitmonkey Miracle Sarah deck. That'd be wild. Ooh, they actually say like, oh look, this is a rare variant. I know a lot of people like the Shang-Chi variant. I'm just like, so many other people already have it. It doesn't feel unique for me to have that in my collection. But all right, that is our daily quests for today. So thank you guys so much for tuning on and turning on. We got other days ahead of us because that's how dailies work. They're literally day to day. So I wish you guys all the absolutely wonderful best. And as always, I wish you guys well with the day that you have ahead of you or behind of you to take care with. And as always, please